Welcome to the deep dive. This is where we sift through the noise, basically taking the sources you send us.
And boiling them down to the core insights. Think of it as your shortcut to getting up to speed.
Exactly. And today, we're tackling something I think everyone grapples with, how truly organized people manage it all. You sent in a really great mix of stuff. We looked at AI summaries from Claude, Gemini, Perplexity, Copilot, Grok, ChatGPT.
And practical advice too, right? From places like Asana, Indeed, real simple.
Yeah, ENN Consulting, Organized Interiors, Use Motion, even a Reddit thread. So a real cross-section of perspectives.
It's fascinating to see where the ideas line up, all pointing towards, being more effective, more clear-headed.
Right. So our mission here is pretty simple. Give you solid, actionable ways to get more organized.
But without that feeling of just getting buried under endless tips.
Yeah, we want the key habits. Maybe those surprising insights that make you go, okay, I get it now.
Those aha moments.
So let's dive in. Where do organized people actually start? What's the first step?
Well, the thing that came up again and again, almost like a drumbeat across all the sources, was planning. Just having a plan. Planning and prioritizing seem to be the absolute bedrock.
Okay, that makes sense. Claude, for instance, really hit on regular planning, daily, weekly, even longer term,
Right.
and using different tools for that. But always with a focus on the high priority stuff, the tasks that give the most bang for your buck.
And Gemini backed that up. They talked about lists, digital, paper, doesn't matter, just getting things out of your head.
Decluttering the mind, yeah.
Exactly. But also this idea of ruthless prioritization that really stood out.
Ruthless, how so?
Like using frameworks. The Eisenhower matrix came up a lot. Gemini, Perplexity, Copilot, ChatGPT all mentioned it.
The urgent, important grid.
That's the one, sorting tasks into those 4 boxes.
Urgent and important.
Not urgent, but important.
Urgent but not important, and neither. It helps you focus your energy strategically, not just on what feels loudest.
Got it. And Gemini had those practical tips too, right? Like setting out clothes, prepping meals. Yeah, small acts of planning ahead that add up.
Perplexity seemed focused on goals.
Very much so. Setting really clear goals, big picture and short term, and then crucially, breaking them down.
Into actual steps.
Yeah.
With deadlines.
Yes. And they also brought up eat the frog.
Tackling the hardest thing first. Grok and ChatGPT mentioned that too, I think.
They did. It's not just about getting it done, it's about the momentum it gives you. Cuts down on procrastination right away.
Eat the frog. It's a sticky image.
Yeah.
So the takeaway for you, the listener, is that even super organized folks start with this deliberate act of planning. It's their roadmap.
Precisely. It gives you direction, stops you getting lost in the weeds, especially if you're trying to absorb knowledge quickly but deeply, like in these deep dives.
Like a foundation is planning. Makes sense.
Okay.
What's pillar number 2?
Creating order, like actual order in your surroundings, physical and digital.
The everything has a place idea.
Exactly. That popped up everywhere. Claude talked about assigning a specific home for your belongings, physical stuff, but also digital files in logical folders.
Saves so much time searching.
Totally. And Gemini built on that a dedicated spot for everything, plus regular decluttering, physical and digital.
They mentioned touch it once, didn't they?
Yeah.
Dealing with things right away.
Yeah, instead of letting piles build up. Perplexity echoed the everything has a place rule and suggested routines, like tidying your desk daily.
Copilot made the link between an orderly space and less stress, more time.
And Grok even suggested it boosts productivity, a measurable impact from having an organized workspace.
Our environment really does affect our internal state.
It really does.
And ChatGPT brought in minimalism, just keeping the essentials, clear desks, tidy shelves.
Streamlined digital files, inbox zero even.
Right. It all contributes to feeling less overwhelmed. That structured environment brings calm, makes you more efficient.
So you're not fighting chaos all the time. Okay, pillar 1, planning. Pillar 2, dot order. What's next?
Routines. Establishing and sticking to routines for recurring tasks, this was huge.
Automating the basics, basically. Exactly. Claude mentioned morning routines, setting the day's tone, weekly planning sessions, regular cleaning becoming automatic, like organizational autopilot.
Gemini really focused on how routines reduce mental load.
Yes. Morning routines, evening routines, routines for specific tasks. Creating systems frees up brain space. Perplexity mentioned daily and weekly routines for chores, organizing, even prepping for the next day.
Copilot saw routines as providing structure, automating decisions.
Right. And Grok emphasized that consistency in routines plus reviewing them regularly is key for long-term success. It's not set and forget.
Okay.
ChatGPT also pointed to morning-evening routines for mental structure and using checklists for those recurring things. Think how much energy you save not having to decide those small things constantly.
Yeah, no reinventing the wheel daily. Routines build the framework so you can focus mental energy elsewhere. Planning, order, routines. How do they manage the actual time within that structure?
Okay, so that leads to specific time management techniques. Lots of different strategies came up here.
Claude mentioned touch it once again, which fits time management too. Deal with it now, if possible.
And batching similar tasks, like running all your errands together or handling all emails in one block, reduces that mental switching cost.
Makes sense.
Gemini stressed punctuality, fighting procrastination, linking back to eat the frog, and using specific techniques.
Like time blocking, Pomodoro.
Exactly. Those focused work, sprints with breaks. And minimizing distractions, that was critical.
Perplexity suggested scheduling focused work blocks, batching, and setting time limits for tasks.
Copilot highlighted time blocking too, actually putting tasks into calendar slots,
Mhm.
and the Pareto principle.
The 80-20 rule. Focus on the 20% of effort that gets 80% of results.
Powerful way to prioritize your time. Grok also hit on time blocking. Pomodoro, eat the frog for high-impact tasks.
And ChatGPT.
They added breaking big projects into microtasks, making them less daunting, chunking related tasks together, and the 2-minute rule.
If it takes less than 2 minutes, just do it now.
Right, avoids things piling up. It's all about being intentional with your time.
So for you listening, wanting efficient knowledge, these techniques help maximize focus and minimize wasted energy.
Absolutely. Now, we can't talk organization today without talking about tools and tech.
Right. Claude gave the general nod. Calendars, planners, digital tools. The basics.
Gemini got more specific. Calendars, planners, digital or physical, whatever works for you, reminder apps. But their key point was sticking to one central system.
Avoiding tool overload.
Exactly. Don't spread yourself too thin across too many apps.
Perplexity mentions specific types of tools, task managers, reminder apps, document organizers, even digitizing paper files with labels.
And they mentioned Asana specifically. Grok did too, pointing out Asana's resources on organization methods. It seems like a well-regarded platform in this space.
Copilot talked about digital calendars, task apps, even personal knowledge management systems. But they also warned about information overload. Use tech to simplify, not complicate.
Good point. Grok highlighted to-do lists, platforms like Asana again, templates for recurring stuff, cloud storage.
And they had that statistic, right, about admin tasks.
Yeah, pulled from Asana research, something like 60% of a workday often gets eaten by administrative work.
Wow. That really shows the potential impact of good tools.
It really does. And ChatGPT mentioned planners, apps like Google Calendar or Notion, consistent file naming, automation, templates, all ways to streamline.
But that Gemini point about one central system feels really important. Too many tools can just create more chaos.
Definitely. Technology is a powerful ally, but you have to choose wisely and use it intentionally.
Okay, so we've covered planning, order, routines, time management tools. The final piece seems a bit more internal.
It is. It's all about self-awareness and adaptability. Organization isn't this rigid thing you set up once.
It has to evolve. Claude said systems need to be sustainable and suited to you personally, and you need to be willing to adjust things if they aren't working.
Gemini talked about setting realistic goals, knowing when to say no to things.
Protecting your bandwidth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And reviewing plans, adjusting, letting go of perfectionism, delegating too, if possible.
Perplexity framed it as starting with self-organization, understanding your habits, values, mindset, then aligning your environment and schedule with those.
And celebrating small wins, keeping that continuous improvement mindset.
Copilot also mentioned regular reviews, self-reflection to adapt your systems.
And Grok, pulling from that Reddit discussion, mentioned the importance of a learning mindset. Being willing to try things, like maybe getting things done, but adapting them to fit you.
ChatGPT called it flexible rigidness, having structure but being agile enough to change it.
Yes. And they also talked about managing your energy breaks, health habits. Organization isn't just about time, it's about managing you.
So true.
Ultimately, it's a journey, right? A process of learning and tweaking, not some final destination you arrive at.
Okay, let's quickly recap the big themes from this deep dive. Organize people. Based on all these sources, they plan meticulously.
They create order, physical and digital.
Establish and stick to routine.
Use smart time management techniques.
Leverage tools and tech wisely.
And critically, they stay self-aware and adapt to their systems.
Wow. The key thing, as you said, is that these are learned behaviors, not innate talent.
Absolutely not. These are skills and habits anyone can build with intention.
Definitely. So a final thought for you, listening. Reflecting on all this, which one practice really jumps out at you? What feels most relevant to your current challenges? What's one small step, something manageable you could take today to start building a more organized approach? What's that first frog you're going to tackle?
It's worth thinking about. Maybe even go back to some of the sources you find interesting, look at them again through this lens. There's always more to uncover.